Good morning, everyone, and happy Mother's Day weekend. I'm doing Mother's Day on Saturday because I like to have my daughter be able, since she's a mother as well, to be able to spend it with her family the way she wants to. I know she loves me. I know she appreciates me, and I appreciate the fact that she's taking me to lunch today. So there we go. So today, get ready with me with my makeup. And again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, whether you're the mother of a four-legged child, which again, I'm that as well. I mean, let's face it, our animals are family too. But I'm going to do some PiperBlue foundation and makeup. It's a one palette system. You get 5 items when you place your first order. You get the concealer, you get your main shade or your foundation, you get a contour, you get a lip and cheek, and you get a bronzer. So everything you need is in this palette. They're different size palettes. This one is a double decker, so see, it's got room for eyeshadow and a couple more lip and cheeks. What more could you ask for? So let's get started, and let me show you the beauty of PiperBlue. It's totally organic, and it also is has antioxidants in it, and it's a clean excuse me, it's a clean makeup. So if you're picky about what you put in your body, you should be picky about what you put on it. So let's give it a go. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I always like to start with contour. So we're going to put our contour right up here along the hairline. There we go. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to find that cheekbone that goes up towards the ear. We're going to start right about the corner of the eye and go up. Well, I made a mess with that, but that's okay. Alrighty, there you go. How much you use is up to you. So I use a lot. I'm extra, so I use a lot. Okay, we're going to start right here on that cheekbone and go straight up towards the top part of the ear. There we go. Now, and what does that do? That defines your face, and it's going to give you a lift. I don't know about you, but my face could use a lift in many areas. So it is what it is. Once I reach 69, I'm like, okay, guys, I'm doing the best I can, but what you see is what you get. Okay, so now we're just going to tap back into our contour, and we're going to camouflage this jowl. Notice how I am just creating a shadow right at the jawline to cover up. It's not going to cover up. It's going to make it less noticeable because you're putting a shadow there. So see how it gives me more of a chiseled look than these little pieces that are hanging down, which are jowls. That's what they are. I want to go a little bit further up right there. There we go, just to give a little bit more of a lift. Now, we're going to contour the nose because I never worried about contouring my nose until I started, and now that I've started, it's like I just can't stop. So here we go. We're just going to stay on the top part of the nose, but go into the shadow. 2 little skinny lines. And it's like, Peg, what are you doing that for? You're going to see in a minute how much narrower my nose is going to look once we get the total face on, shall we say. Okay, now I'm going to come to the concealer. And that goes in between the eyes, the eyebrows, and then down the center of the nose. And what we're doing is we're narrowing that nose, making it look just a little bit narrower than it is. Now, if your nose doesn't bother you, then just brighten it. Don't worry about the contour. If you don't think it's too wide, then you're good. You're good. You don't have to do everything that I do. You want to custom this to you. There we go. So then we catch the Cupid's bow and the center of the chin. Now we're going to come and we're going to catch the inner corner and the outer corner of the eye. We're not going all the way around and make a moon shape or a pie shape like we used to. And I see some of these younger girls who go way underneath and they just pile it on. Good for them. They're not 69 and they don't have crepe skin under there. So that's why we go inner and outer, because less is more. So when we blend, just the least little bit is going to go underneath our eyes, and it's not going to settle because this is cream. It's not going to settle in the fine lines and wrinkles. The beauty of cream is it doesn't sit on your face. It becomes a part of your face, so it moves with you. And you don't get those makeup lines that you do with liquids. Okay, so now we're going to come to our main shade, and we're just going to fill in where we don't have any other makeup. There we go. Now that's another thing. You can also, my smile lines, as they call them, are not terrible, so I don't brighten them. But you could use your concealer, and because all this is a fold. So where we created shadows with the darker shade, use your lighter shade to get rid of shadows, and that's all that is in the fold of your smile lines. It's a fold. So just get rid of the shadow. You just brighten right up in that area. Well, let me show you. If mine were, like I say, if mine were really bad, I would just come and put the concealer shade right there. Now, they're probably going to get that way in a couple of years, but who knows? But there you go. That will cancel out any, since it folds down, that will cancel out any shadow that might be there. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and like I say, we're working with the main shade. So we're putting this where we don't have any other makeup, like our bearded area right here, over towards the chin, and then right here on what is now my cheeks. It's another thing. People say, oh, put it on the apple of your cheeks. No, because it's not up here anymore. It's down here. So no, let's don't do that. But anyway, that's just me. Then we're going to come up here and fill in the space between my concealer and my contour. So now we've got it all placed. I also kind of like to catch the corners of my nose with my main shade because I have rosacea, so I am constantly red there. Okay, so we're ready to blend. I love this brush. I got it off of Amazon. I have a link if you would like it. It's great. It's double-ended, and I'm pretty sure you get 2 of these for like $11. I mean, it's very, very economical. Okay, we're just going to come here, and we're going to blend the lighter shades. Now, you can blend how you like. Okay, just blend the lighter shades. And notice how I'm not pulling this tender skin under my eyes, because goodness knows I don't need any more wrinkles, let's put it that way. So try not to pull your skin, especially the one by your eyes. Now see how this gives the illusion that my nose is narrower than it actually is. That's a good thing. Okay, I'm going to come now and catch the contour that is along this jawline and just drag it down under my neck. Where's everybody watching from? I'm in Southeast Louisiana, and we have had the worst weather. Rain, more rain, tornado warnings, nasty weather, thunderstorms, the whole bit, and the humidity is like killer. It's like you wear the air outside. It's just yuck. Really, really yuck. So my hair's flopping because of the humidity this morning, but hey, it is what it is. So we're just going to roll with it. All right, so we have our contour on our jaw. Portugal, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Your weather's probably different from mine. Okay, so we're just going to continue to tap. There we go. And just blend in this main shade. There we go. Now, I think tomorrow I'm going to, or the next day, North Carolina, woohoo! I think what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, some of you don't like the placement of it, what we can do. I'm going to show you how to just use your main shade and just brush it all over and then come back with your concealer. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to continue up here. And we're just blending little soft Stipple blends, tapping it in because it is cream, so you want it to go into your skin. And again, like I say, be a part of your face. Hey, go dog. Hi, Georgia. Glad you're here. Okay, now let's come to this contour. Contour is a different animal, and I didn't start wearing contour until about 3 or 4 years ago. But I love it because what it does is create shadows and helps you sculpt your face. And yes, if I can do it, you can do it. Because again, I have good intentions, but I'm not real coordinated. So here we go. So we're just going to blend up into the hairline. That's the main thing. Blend it up because you don't want to turn to the side and see a white scalp line. So be sure you're up into the hairline. Now we're going to come here. Hi, Canada, Alberto. Hey, cool. I love Canada. We were not in that area. We flew into Montreal and then went and saw some friends that live in Quebec City. Oh, talk about beautiful country. But the cool part is it was like being in the French Quarter of New Orleans here. But it had mountains because we're flat. We have no mountains, no hills, anything like that. But it was so beautiful in Canada. Okay, so now we're just tapping up our contour into the temple. There we go. Now, we need some lips and we need some blush. So, hence our lip and cheek or our lipstick and blush shades. I like a lot, so I put it on pretty heavy. You don't have to put it on this heavy. And of course, hi Alberta, glad you're here too. 2 Canadians, wonderful. So we're just going to put some on the cheek and we'll come back and blend that. And I'm going to catch my lip while I'm at it. There we go. I love purples and mauves. It's like that is, my eyes are hazel, so. Oh, Sophie. Yes, NOLA is the best. Was that the best place to grow up in or what? Actually, we moved out of the New Orleans area. If you know about New Orleans, we're on the North Shore now. So after Katrina, I didn't have another storm left in me. So I'm like, hey, we're too old for this. So we moved to the North Shore just to be a little bit higher. But yeah, we have no mountains or hills in New Orleans. All right, there you go. Now, let's come and blend in the blush. So we're just going to tap it up into the temple and blend it in with the contour. There you go. I love, love, love PiperBlue. This is like, I don't know, cream makeups are the best. They really and truly are. They are just so, so good. Now, I also like to have a little bit more of a tanned look. So, hi, Wisconsin. Are you having summer yet? We went from winter right into summer. We had no spring, so yeah, kind of yuck. But what we're going to do is since the bronzer comes, we're going to use the bronzer in your palette. So we're going to start right above the eyebrow and make like a backward C and see how that immediately gives me that sun-kissed look? I love bronzer. Love, love, love bronzer. So again, over here, we're just making the right C the right way. From above the eyebrow, around and onto the cheek, just a little bit. Now, I also have to get a little bit on the tip of the nose, just because that's me. A little bit on the chin, and I like to just drag it and put it on my neck. Bronzer has so many uses, and to me, this is one of the best. Now, I did say you could do your entire face with this palette. Well, I need some eyeshadow. So I'm going to take my little finger and I'm going to use my lip shade, and look how pretty that is. And just look at the difference. Just this little bit of color makes. And again, it's one shade. I'm just putting it right almost on the brow bone, because see right there's the brow bone, easy for me to say. And I'm just smearing it a little bit There we go. Let's change hands and catch this other eye. And again, this is literally everything you need to do your makeup in one palette, from start to finish. So you can use your lip shades and your blush shades as your eyeshadow if that's what you care to do. And again, my left hand is useless when it comes to this. Let me see if I can get this over here. There we go. Now I did put my mascara on before I came on. Mascara is mascara, not a big deal. Now, since these are creams, what I like to do is take an eyeshadow brush. This is PiperBlue. Christina, this is PiperBlue. And again, it's a one compact makeup system too. But since this is a cream, since it's my lip and cheek shade and it is cream, I'm going to set it with just a little bit of setting powder. Just a little bit on the brush, tap it off, and then just tap it over. This is going to set that cream, and it's going to last all day and stay exactly where I put it. Just a little bit. Again, tap it on your hand first. You can always get a little more if you think you need it, like I do. There we go. And again, we're just setting this cream to where it will stay on your eyelids all day. All day. So here we go. There it is, my Mother's Day lunch look. And I used one palette, and I used these 5 shades. What do you think? You're welcome. These PiperBlue, you do need to be color matched because these shades are custom color matched to me. Your shades are probably going to be different. That's why each one of these little tins is individual. So it is custom to you and to your skin tones. What could be better? The color match I will do for you. It's totally free and you're under no obligation to buy. With a money back guarantee, what do you have to lose? I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you joining me today. You be the reason someone smiles today. And if you would like to just get a free color match with PiperBlue, drop it in the comments and I'll send you the instructions. Have a wonderful Saturday, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.